Alright, it is... Oh, I can need more cases too right now. I mean, it's way up here. Let's go ahead and do the cases first. Or at least start them. One Swain.
Really, guys?
Ooh, new message. Do you have a moment, Yagami-san? I wanted to talk to you about my agency. Sure. See you in front of Commonwealth Theater then. Okay, sorry I keep bothering you. Should I buy a present for Sunshine before our date? But Lamarche has some good stuff. I didn't even notice you could befriend this guy. Pardon me, sir, but could you spare a moment of your time? My name is Sagar, and I'm the manager of this establishment. We're currently hosting the Battle of the Alps, our special coffee cupping event. You can try out several kinds of coffee for free, so there's no loss to your wallet. Sounds like a fair challenge, yes? Free coffee? It's time for a nice little caffeine buzz.
Yep.
I'm up for the challenge. How's this little cupping thing work? Well then, allow me to explain the process. I'll begin by describing 4 types of our finest coffees. Afterward, you will select 1 cup of coffee to drink with your eyes closed. Then I will ask you to guess which coffee that was. Simple enough, yes? Sounds good to me. I'm Yagami, by the way. Before we begin, I'd like to give you some tips on proper coffee cupping. The easiest flavors to recognize in a coffee are bitterness and sourness. People might describe these flavors as sharp or even pungent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine what that would taste like. Now, the tricky flavor here is richness. This can be a pretty vague sensation. True, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. In our cafe, we define richness as the following: a deep, full-bodied flavor that lingers in your mouth for a long while. In other words, it certainly isn't light, and it lacks any sort of bite to it. Okay, I think I'm starting to get it. Taste is quite a complex sensation, wouldn't you say? It encompasses more than just what sits on the tongue. For example, how something smells or feels. Some say taste is all subjective, but I'm convinced that that's the very reason we can enjoy it, because it's so broad. Does that not seem to be the case? You make a valid point. This really is a lot of things to go into breaking down the meaning of flavor, isn't there? Quite so. Now, without further ado, I will share with you our coffees of the day. For your tasting pleasure, we're offering Toraja, Jamaican, Kona, and Java Robusta. Toraja, maybe, probably, coffee boasts a powerful, bitter flavor and an unparalleled, full-bodied taste. Right. Toraja, bitter flavor, full-bodied. In addition, it contains barely any acidity. Jamaican coffee is known worldwide for its deep, bitter flavor that also boasts a wonderful splash of sweetness. However, its definitive characteristic is its sharp, powerful aroma. It also possesses an earthy, refreshing aftertaste. Kona is a famous type of coffee that hails from Hawaii. It's known for its strong acidity and refreshing taste. And thanks to its relative lack of bitterness, it's quite easy to drink. It even gives off a light, sweet scent. Java Robusta is low on acidity and is recognized for its rich scent similar to burnt wheat. Its certain central bitter flavors and profound sweetness give way to a mellow taste that isn't too rich or overbearing. Wow, you actually memorized all that? That's nuts. Haha, what can I say? I simply adore coffee's intricate delicacies. Now, please remain seated, waiting in your seat. Sure thing. Now, go on. You can only taste 1 sip of the coffee. 1 sip only. I see. So I should look at the chart and take a good note of the taste. Now, this is what I call bitter, full body too. I think it had some kind of exotic name, Makatora or whatever. Makatora. Now, which coffee is this? So, have you decided on your answer? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this one. So, it's full-bodied. Wait, what is this Guatemalan Blue Mountain thing? Could they be mixed potentially? Shit. What does he say? He says full-bodied. Why can't I look at this again? Fuck. What was the full-bodied one? Wasn't it Torja? I want to say it was Torja. Let's just do that. I think that's a full-bodied one. The coffee you chose is correct. Hey, I'm right. You sir have the palate of a veritable Epicurean. Cheers to you. I'm assuming that's a good thing. Quite so. Now, were you able to fully savor the decadent and intricate facets of coffee drinking due to keeping your eyes closed? Yeah, it felt like I concentrated more on each distinct aspect of keeping my eyes closed. Splendid. Then I'd say the coffee cupping event I've planned has certainly done its job. Is there a particular reason why you went with a blind taste test? Well, as I've hopefully demonstrated to you, I consider myself a coffee aficionado. I cherish it with all my heart. But I feel as though a lot of people these days have a hard time choosing what to drink. While I do pride myself on knowing coffee's many subtleties, in the end it comes down to the individual preference. People should simply choose what they like, as long as they drink tastes good to them. I firmly believe that. That is why I put together a special event, where people can enjoy their coffee worry-free. That is possible the most inspiring coffee speech I've ever heard, and I'd honestly have to agree. Today was fun. I thank you. I'll be here anytime, so please feel free to challenge your perception of taste and try our coffee again. Sure. Still by next time, I need a caffeine boost. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have to do this 3 times, I would assume. Can we do it again? Keep on going. Well then, Yagami-san, you ready to do Battle of the Alps? Sure. I'm being ready. Ha 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 ha. Now, without further ado, I will share with you our coffees of the day. For your tasting pleasure, we're offering blended coffee, mocha, blue mountain, and Java Robusta. Blended coffee is what we're famous for at Cafe Alps. We generally serve this fine roast as part of our breakfast set. Its strong aroma and sharp, bitter flavor will give you a nice little wake-up call. That's why we serve it in the morning. Mocha is distinct for its rich, bitter flavor that lingers on the tongue. It also bears a bold, fruity sort of acidity. Thanks to its elegant, mellow aroma, we sometimes call it Our Lady of Coffee. Blue Mountain, esteemed as the king of coffee beans, is one of our most popular coffees and a standard of our menu. It boasts a refined scent, smooth texture, and a nice balance of sour and bitter. Java Robusta is a low acidity and recognized for its rich scent, similar to that of burnt wheat, etc. We already know about that one. Okay. Okay. So please grab a seat. Sure thing. Now, go on. You can only taste 1 sip of the coffee. I see. So, I should look at the chart and take a look at the taste. Such a very robust cup of Java. I can almost smell the warm fragrance of burnt wheat with each sip. So the burnt wheat one was what the fuck was it? It was Java Robusta, that's what it was. Is that your final answer? Very well then. Correct. Congratulations. You got it right again. I must admit, I'm quite impressed. Thanks. I think I'm slowly starting to understand just how complex the world of coffee can be. I'm delighted to hear that, Yagami-san. Please come back as often as you like. Most definitely see you around. As in, I'm going to turn around and talk to you again. If I can. Oh, pardon me, sir. Might I have a little bit of your time? Sure, what's going on? Fortunately, I seem to have caught a cold, and one of our guests is requesting Blue Mountain coffee. Ooh, now normally this wouldn't be an issue, but the label on the container peeled off and I can't tell which bean is which. That doesn't sound good, but hey, I'm sure you of all people can tell the difference just by smell and taste alone. Well, you see, I can't smell or taste much of anything because of this awful cold. Okay, so what's going on? To make matters worse, this customer is quite particular about his coffee. He says he won't drink anything but Blue Mountain. And I refuse to serve. Sniffle. The wrong one. Achoo. Yeah, I can see why you wouldn't want to piss him off. Indeed, as such, I have a favor to ask. Could you please taste our coffee to find out which one is Blue Mountain? You want me? Wouldn't your coworkers be more suited for this? We do, but they all seem to be lacking in confidence and courage. I see. Well, he does seem like the type who'd take a couple swings at you if you served him the wrong cup. Exactly. Worst case scenario, he might even demand my pinky. I doubt he'd go that far. So, how about it? Will you help me out? We coffee connoisseurs need to stick together, you know? In that case, I'll see what I can do. Thank you. Yachu. Sniffle. Thank you. Here's what I'd like you to try. It must be either one of these. Can you tell me which is Blue Mountain? I can try. Let's try with this one. So, the Blue Mountain one was about, like, I think it was, sour and bitter. Alright, so this one's got a nice rich texture and a fruity acidic flavor, and it's bitter. Huh, that's a lot going on here. Don't think it's that one. Bitter, acidic, rich, a well-balanced and distinct from one another. It's light with a very pleasant aroma, that kind that make you climb a mountain just for a single sip. I mean, I think that's supposed to be a hint, like, hey, it's climb a mountain. It's probably Blue Mountain, but still, this is pretty hard. Well, did you discover the Blue Mountain? It was the second one. Yeah, I think it's the second one. Are you certain? I understand. Then I'll trust your judgment and serve this to your guest. Hope I got it right. I mean, it said it'd make you want to climb a mountain, so it'd have to be that one.
Huh?
What? Why is he crying? Because he's so happy. Sir, is there a problem? Does it taste less than spectacular? No, in fact, it tastes just like home. What? My ma, she loves coffee. She would often buy us Blue Mountain the day after my pa's check came in. This cup, it tastes exactly like the ones I used to have. Back when times were good. That was pretty random, but I'm glad I got it right. Good show, Yagami-sama. You did it. Yeah, I guess I did. Thanks for the caffeine-induced trip down memory lane. This is the best I've had in a long, long time.
Hi.
My pleasure. Thank you for coming in today, sir. Yagami-san. I know it's not much, but I prepared you a special coffee as a way of saying thanks. Wow, a special coffee just for me? Yes, it's considered one of the world's rarest coffees. World's rarest, you say? Yes, it's an exquisite, expensive bean that can only be procured by established coffee traders. Sometimes it can cost over 30,000 yen per 100 grams, and a single cup can be sold for as much as 10,000 yen. 10,000 yen for just one cup? Get out of here. That is correct. The name of this fabled bean is Kopi Luwak. Kopi Luwak, huh? It's made from beans that are harvested from the feces of the Asian palm civet, or luwak. It looks much like a kitten. What? So you're telling me it's watered down cat poop? Oh, come now. Palm civet is an exotic animal that eats ripe coffee beans as part of its regular diet. These scrumptious, naturally selected coffee beans are then fermented in its digestive tract and later expelled. Wow, I can only imagine what the aftertaste is like. Don't forget to finish it before it gets cold, Yagami-san. Drink up. Can't believe I'm about to sip this up. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, this is actually really delicious. It is, isn't it? Yay, cat poop coffee. The best coffee, but 10,000 yen per cup. It's definitely not something I can drink on the regular. Certainly, but it does please your taste buds. We'll always have it stocked just for you, Yagami-sama. After all, you're our most valued customer. No kidding? Thanks, that means a lot. Of course, we look forward to your next visit, sir. Have I bought this coffee before? Yeah, I have. Cuppy Luwak. You get a little fancy cup and everything. Alright, time for the case.
Excuse me.
Are you Ishizu Kuoyama-san?
Hi.
Yes, I am. And you are?
This is Yagami.
I'm Yagami from Yagami Detective Agency. Came to discuss your case. Oh yes, thank you for your time. So, what can I do for you? Well, it's about my daughter-in-law, that is, my son's wife. Her name is Kiriko, and how should I put this? She scares the daylight out of me. She scares you? Why? Ever since their marriage, my son seems to have become rather unlucky. What do you mean? To give you a few examples, he was almost run over. He nearly died of carbon monoxide poisoning from a stove. While he was asleep, the apartment caught fire, and the brakes on his car suddenly gave out. He survived all that. I'm thankful that he has, but as you can see, something's not right. Yeah, I'd say those are some unusual circumstances, and I can't help but think his wife is behind it all. Do you have any reason to suspect her? Well, as I said, all this just started happening after they married. And he's also taken out a rather large life insurance policy at her suggestion. These are certainly telltale signs, but it doesn't sound like she has anything concrete. On top of it all, my son has become ill lately. He's constantly complaining of stomach pains and nausea. I can't help but think that his wife may be mixing something into his food. I know I could be overthinking all of this, but once that thought entered my head, I couldn't escape it. No, they're all valid concerns. I take it your son doesn't suspect his wife at all? Oh, quite right. He's head over heels for her, I see. That's why I came to you to investigate her, Yagami-san. I'd like you to confirm if she's really capable of this, or if I'm imagining things. The devil's wife.
Yep.
That's clear enough, but out of curiosity, does your son know about this request? Actually, I did tell him. He objected, of course, but he eventually allowed it if this was what it would take for me to trust Kiriko-san. Great. Then it won't be a problem if I discuss things with him. Also, could I trouble you for a photo of your son and his wife? Of course. Isn't that the chick from the fucking dessert place? Yeah, Kiriko-san works at the M-Side Cafe in Kamurocho. You're bound to run into her there. My fees for this type of case is 80,000 yen. Is that acceptable, ma'am? Of course, I'll leave it to you then. Alright, time to get started. I should find Kiriko Kuwama at M-Side Cafe. But M-Side Cafe is not that place. But it looks like her. Wait, is this M-Side Cafe? It is. So it is that chick. Am I passing by any cases here? I am not. Okay.
Guess we're doing this.
Take the bike for the win.
What a waste.
Waste of a good bike. It's probably Kiriko Kuwama. Sir, I noticed you staring. Another one of Kiriko's admirers? She gets more popular every day. She's that popular, huh? Oh yeah, she's a real enchantress. Talk to her once and you'll be head over heels. What a shame that she's married. Get too close and it'll only end up in pain. This guy seems to know quite a bit about Kiriko. I should dig a little deeper. So people really like Kiriko-san, huh? Oh yeah, you should see how many customers hit on her. But if they knew about her past, why? What about it? Well, apparently Kiriko-chan is already on her fourth husband. She's been divorced 3 times. 3 divorces? At her age? Her husband must know about it, but would he have told his mother? Apparently, all three of the previous husbands ran away from her. And that's why is that? Because they were almost murdered. In fact, her second husband actually died. You're sure all this is true? It's a little hard to believe. Oh, I'm sure. That's the story that put this cafe on the map. Apparently there was poison found in his food. And she wasn't charged. As I recall, the incident happened at his workplace, so there wasn't enough proof to arrest her. Oh, but I assure you, it wasn't here at this cafe. I see. Interesting. And have you ever met her current husband? I've spoken with him. I believe his name is Kojiro. He's just your run-of-the-mill salary man, really, but he's madly in love with Kiriko-chan. He swings by after work every day and she makes him coffee. He comes by for coffee every day. So he'll show up today too. Oh, I'm sure he will. Maybe the mother's suspicions weren't completely off the mark. Anyway, Kiriko-chan is clearly the kind of woman who's out of reach for most guys. But that wouldn't stop me from trying. I think I could tame the devil in her. I gather you've got your own little crush on her? What? Oh no, she's married. I'm just saying. I think we'd have been a good match. Better that than that dull-ass husband she's got anyway. In other words, this guy's crushing on Kiriko-chan hard. He wasn't wrong when he called her an enchantress. Oh, speak of the devil, that's her husband now. Well, I better get back to work. Don't want my manager to see me slacking off. Maybe if I get closer, I'll be able to hear Kojiro-chan's conversation. Gotta sit close. Oh no! What the fuck? I can't believe I just jumped out of there. Hey, you're looking pretty rough, man. You under the weather? Yeah, I guess. But maybe I'm just tired. It's just been a lot of stomach aches and nausea lately. Doesn't seem like coffee would be the best cure then. You must really love your wife. I beg to differ, Arasawa. Coffee made with love is the best medicine I can ask for. Stomach pains and nausea line up with what Shizu-san told me. Here you go. One hot cup of coffee, black like you like it. Thanks, Kiriko-chan. Oh, I see you have a guest. Nice to meet you. I'm Hirasawa. This guy's incredible, Kiriko. He's from our ad agency, and he's done all kinds of commercials, you know? Incredible. Sounds like you really know your stuff. You have to be so clever to work on ads these days. I can see it in your eyes. They're quite clever and very lovely. Lovely, you say? Oh, haha. You think so? Ko-chan, why don't we invite Hirasawa over to our house for dinner? Ah, that's a great idea. Kiriko is a lovely cook. I'll let you work out the details then. I'll be looking forward to seeing you, Hirasawa-san. Of course, I'd be happy to come. An enchantress indeed. She was flirting with that guy with her husband sitting right there. Is he that confident or just dense? Doesn't seem the slightest bit concerned. Shizuchi-san suspects Kiriko poisoned his food, and considering he drinks coffee here daily, it'd be pretty tough to poison coffee, but I should check it out just in case. Alright, where's the kitty cat? I hear you. I see you.
Hey.
Look, a cat.
Suspicious.
This is the water that Kochihiro-san's friend was drinking. Wait, he came to a cafe and only ordered water? What a cheap ass. He's making such big waves with an ad agency. He's probably making big money too. How stingy can he be? I can never be friends with a guy like that. What's this white powder? Sugar? Something's off about this. Kiriko-san made a point saying it was black coffee when she brought it out. In that case, what's this powder? It could be anything. Got the foreign substance. It's the cocaine. It's a real pick-me-up. Something has a strong scent here. It smells almost like garlic, but could it be poison? Let's see. If she knows he'd come here to drink coffee every day, Isn't it possible she could be mixing tiny doses of poison into each cup? And that would explain why he feels so ill. This is bad. That guy could be in serious danger soon. I think I need to talk to the guy. Hopefully he hasn't gone far. Let's find him. Now out the window. Although, I forgot that there's another case inside this place. So let's pick that up first. Another old lady.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, I'm Yagami from Yagami Detective Agency. Oh, a pleasure to meet you, Yagami-san. I'm Fumi Tanamiyama, the one who requested you. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Mind if I sit? Sure, go right ahead. So, this job. I understand your nephew has gone missing? Yes, I'm afraid so. His name's Hideki Deguchi. 3 years ago, he left home in hopes of becoming the #1 host at Kamurocho, and I haven't heard from him since. He sure said his sights high, didn't he? A friend of mine took this recently. I get the impression he's okay, but I still can't seem to reach him. And his parents? I'm sorry to ask, but they're both gone. Yes. They were in a tragic accident while Hideki was in high school. I'm the only family he's got left. You must be worried sick then. Yes, to say the least. Do you think you could find him, Yagami-san? You can try. I'm usually pretty good at tracking people down. There is one more thing I think you should know. It's embarrassing, but I lent Hideki some money at one point, to the tune of 500,000 yen. 500,000? It's not exactly pocket change. Yes. He told me he needed a nest egg to kick off living here in Tokyo, and that he'd pay it back in a year. But I couldn't bring myself to bug him about it, and now 3 years have flown by. Understandable. Money can be a tough subject between family. Right, so I stayed quiet, but now I'm in a situation where I could really use that money. Everything okay? Oh yes, but my daughter is getting married soon, and I'd like to be able to help her out. Ah, I see. Yes. I actually always planned that 500,000 would go toward her. That's why I saved it. So correct me if I'm wrong, but you're hoping I can find your nephew and get your money back in the process. Yes. It's a tough thing to ask, but I assure you it's not about the money. It's more important to me that he's safe. He'll be discreet about the money issue, I hope. Of course. He's your family, so I'll make sure things stay amicable. But if he's not paying you back, there's clearly an issue. If he has it, I'll get it back somehow. I believe you made an offer of 120,000 yen, correct? Yes. I did some research and thought that would be an appropriate amount. Great. Then it's settled. So, Hideki set out to become the #1 host at Kamurocho, huh? Guess the best place to start asking around would be Stardust.
Hello?
Hey, Saya, I've got a request for you. Yagami-san, what's up? I'm looking for a guy. He goes by Hideki Deguchi. Word on the streets is that he's a host. Heard of him? Deguchi? That's not the kind of name a host would use. You know what his stage name is? No, not really. But I've got a picture. I'll text you. Before you do, is it just a normal photo or one of his headshots? Nah, just a normal photo. I take it that won't work? Yeah, man, we get so done up on the job you wouldn't even recognize us in the street clothes. That's a tough break. This is the only photo I've got to go on. Well, maybe someone's seen him off shift. I'll ask around. Thanks. Let me know if you hear anything. Better not get my hopes up, but Saya is still my best bet. Let's see if we can pull anything up first. Right. So let's keep going with something else until this dude calls us. Alright.
Excuse me.
Hey, you're Kojiro Kuwayama-san, right? Can I ask you to talk to you for a sec? Who are you?
This is Yagami.
I'm Yagami, the detective your mother hired. Oh, right. Mom did mention something about that. She can be so dramatic.
No.
Well, her worries may not be as unfounded as you think. What do you mean? This is going to have to be convincing. How should I lead into this? Sir, you're aware your wife has been divorced 3 times, aren't you? Yes, I'm aware. I didn't tell my mother that, though. You're also aware her second husband died of poisoning? What? I'm guessing that's new to you then. Well, I'm sure it wasn't something she wanted to talk about. The cup of coffee you just drank, did you add sugar by any chance? No, I take my coffee black. Well, that's a bit strange because there was a white substance on the edge of the cup. And to make matters worse, it smelled the garlic, which is not far off from a poison called arsenic. Arsenic. I haven't run any tests or anything, but I understand you've been feeling ill for some time, am I right? You should know, nausea and stomach pains are symptoms consistent with the ingestion of arsenic. No way. It could be a coincidence, right? Listen, detective, I know what you're getting at, but I trust my wife, and I'm not going to stop. It doesn't sound like I'm going to get through to him. Is it true that you've been in a series of unfortunate accidents lately, sir? Have you considered the possibility that someone could be causing them? You're a persistent one, aren't you? That said, have you noticed anything unusual? Well, sometimes on my commute home from work, I feel like I'm being followed by a man. That's interesting. What was the most recent time you felt that? Let's see. Oh, I remember now. It was the one day I headed straight home without visiting Kiriko-chan at the cafe. In other words, on days Kiriko-san is off duty. And do you ever feel endangered when you're being followed? Well, I wrote it all off, but I did notice that a brick fell from a window once, and I got pushed into the street. Wait, what? You wrote all that off as a coincidence? You don't think the stalker might have anything to do with it? But who would be out to get me? I don't know, but I think maybe it's time we find out. But how? Well, the ideal way would be to lure him into a place where he thinks you're alone. Okay, how about maybe I could bait him into an alley? Huh? Are you sure you want to take that risk? If it'll prove my wife innocent in all this, I'll do anything. Fair enough. Then I'll follow the stalker from behind. But can you give me any more details on the guy you think is following you? Well, he was smallish, about 5'2", but he wore a hoodie and sunglasses to hide his face. It's pretty suspicious. And where's the company you work for located, Kojiro-san? It's called Kita Electric, right here in Kamurocho. So I should just find the nearest alley, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be great. Don't worry, don't try to drag him too far. Are we doing this now, or do I have to wait for like another day? Oh, we're doing it now. Alright. Nice. Kojiro-san's off from work. Kojiro-san, you just need to act natural. Start walking when I give the signal. Got it. Okay, now to find our guy. Why is there a cat meowing? Is it because of this? Oh, there he is.
What the?
Oh, look. A cat. What am I doing? Just for a short hooded person wearing a mask and sunglasses. Oh, there he is. There, that's him. Kojiro-san, I got the guy on my side, so start walking and don't look back. Okay, but you'll save me if something goes wrong, right? Yeah, I gotcha. He tells you, I tell him. Whoops, made too much noise. You're supposed to go to an alley close by, dude. Like, why are you walking so far away? Nope, wrong way. Shit. Finally. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Huh? Wait, aren't you the other waiter at the cafe? Minami-kun, you work with Kiriko-chan, right? That explains how easy it was to get poisoned into your coffee, Kojiro-san. Shit, you're dead. Yagami-san, stay back and go call the cops. Okay. Ah! This dude's 5'2", dude. Fucking short as shit. Dude, stay down.
Hey.
Why? Why are you trying to kill Kojiro-san? Because he was in the way between me and Kiriko-chan. In the way? What's your relationship with her anyway? My relationship? It's destiny. Destiny that we would be together. What? I just need him gone, and then Kiriko-chan will be mine. Stop your squirming. I know what happens. All these dudes are always into her because she's like flirting with them and shit. So they're the ones that like get all up into it, start simping, and become murderers. Makes sense. Let go of me, damn you. Yagami-san, are you okay? When the world has happened? I'm not completely sure myself, but I'm sure the cops are going to take their time finding out. Well, apparently Kiriko-chan rejected the waiter 3 years back. He's been stalking her ever since. Even getting jobs at the same place she does. Didn't that bother Kiriko-chan? Well, people confess they loved her all the time. She didn't think much of it, I guess. That's a unique problem to have. Guess he finally snapped, though, and convinced himself I was the problem. And that certainly explains why I've had so many near-fatal encounters. He kept surviving them, so he finally resorted to poison. Do you think he killed her second husband as well? I'd be willing to bet on it, but I suppose we'll find out that after they interrogate him. He's probably tried to kill every guy who's got between him and Kiriko-chan. Here I was suspecting Kiriko-chan. Or Kiriko-san, I'm such a horrible mother. It's not true, Mom. You just didn't get a chance to get to know her yet. I think she's easily misunderstood. I can see why. But I'm impressed, Kojiro-san. Your trust in Kiriko-san didn't waver for a moment. Of course not. I'm her husband. Yagami-san, thank you for getting to the bottom of this. No problem. I hope you two have a wonderful future together, free of accidents. Am I still... Oh, I am low on fucking health. So, good time to eat. Man, that's good. What? Where am I going? Do we have another case? There's one here, and I can talk to my girl. I'm still waiting the call from Saya, whatever.
Really?
I don't want to fight. Go away. Oh, yeah, it's that ghost one. I don't know if I can get out of there. I can. Okay, you gotta run pretty fucking far.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, are you Shimazu-san? I'm Yagami, detective. Yes, my name is Morishizu. Oh my god, Shimazu. I've been waiting for you, Yagami-san. It's a pleasure. So, what can I do for you? You have a job for me, right? Yes. I need you to catch a ghost.
Huh?
You're going to have to elaborate on that. Well, I'm moving to a new apartment next month, and I've heard it's haunted by a ghost. You're basing this on a rumor? Yes. When I went to introduce myself to my new neighbors, they told me all about it. Apparently, you can hear the voice of a woman crying in the room I'll be renting. How does a woman cry make it supernatural? That's not all. A woman has been gliding through the hallway, dressed all in white and jet black hair. The neighbor got scared, and that's when they discovered no such woman had lived there recently. Okay, I guess I'm getting a little creeped out, but the landlord is supposed to notify you if there have been any incidents, and they didn't say anything of the sort. I see. My girlfriend and I are actually planning on moving in together into this apartment. We were in a long-distance relationship, but then she quit her job and took a chance on moving here. We even picked it out together. It's a little pricey, but it was perfect otherwise. This is her. Isn't she a beauty? Her name is Yukako. She is fucking hideous. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't want to build a relationship in a haunted apartment, huh? Yes, we do. Wait, what? If we can prove there was some kind of tragic accident that happened there, we can negotiate the price down, right? No, wait, you're okay with the ghost as long as the price is right? What about your girlfriend, man? Don't worry, she's oblivious. She couldn't sense a ghost if it sneezed on her. I see. I'm not sure that's the problem. Anyway, how exactly do I fit into this? I want you to investigate if the apartment's haunted or not. Okay, I'll do my best. I'm gonna charge 80,000 on this one, ghost or extra. No problem. I look forward to the results. Tell you what, let me call the landlord and arrange for you to stay the night. Huh? Stay the night? Of course, a ghost's not going to appear if you aren't in the room at night, guy. Right. Guess I'll give it a try. Thanks for waiting, Shisamu-san. Oh, this is Asagawa-san, the landlord here. You're a stubborn one, Shisamu-san. I told you 1,000 times there's no ghost here. That's why I called in a professional to verify it. Oh, great. Need some kind of spirit medium?
No.
No, I'm Yagami, a detective. Nice. A detective, that's fine. Can you clear up these ghost shenanigans once for all then? You know what they say, every dog has a wolf shadow.
Excuse me.
Just to be clear, there's never been any incidents in the room, such as an accidental death? Nope, no way. This property is totally renovated, and the lot was empty before it got built. I won't even justify these outrageous claims with an investigation. Well, let me just see what I can find out, and I'll let you know when I'm done. You detectives always find yourself contracting to cooks? Kooks, Jesus. There's so much reading in this game. Like, there's that one, like, stretch for, like, 2 episodes when we're in the ADDC, where it's nothing but, voiced dialogue. It was fucking amazing. But there's so much unvoiced stuff in this game. I get tongue-tied after a while. All the same, here's the keys. Good luck tonight. Thanks. Turn on the electricity and water for you too. I'm not particularly motivated here, but I guess I should sweep the room. Sweep the leg. Nothing here. Pretty normal for a vacant apartment. Not much else to do, so I guess I'll check the room. Ghosts, huh? What was that about a dog's shadow and wolves? Ooh.
Hey, what the?
The windows are shut and locked. I guess that rules that out. Shut and locked. I don't think anyone could enter through these windows.
Suspicious.
What's this? A woman's earring. What's this doing here?
Hey.
The front door should have been locked before the landlord opened it. Why would anyone trespass in here before people moved in? A squatter, maybe?
Suspicious.
This window won't open. Nobody's getting in from here.
What the?
The water's apparently on because it's wet here. Even got some buildup. That would mean it's getting some good use, I suppose. Which means it's getting good use. I mean, somebody that's living here then, right? An earring and sign someone was using the water. What's the link? Kind of inconclusive. Pretty bored. Nothing to do but talk to myself and play the guessing game. What was that?
Huh?
Huh? Was that? No way, that was a ghost, right? It had legs. That's how I let the president chase it down. Chase the ghost.
Wait a sec.
I'ma get ya.
Wait a sec.
Oh, dude, I would have had it.
Gotcha.
Bust the ghost. Who are you? I'm a detective. What are you doing in that room?
Hey.
This is your earring, right? Did you even realize you dropped it? Suggest you start talking, or I could always call the police on You were trespassing. Huh, ever heard the saying, dead man tell no tales? Fine, you don't want to talk. I should probably bring Shizamu and the landlord into this. Hello? What's going on, Yagami-san? Apologies for calling you so late, but I caught it. The ghost. Huh? So it really was haunted. Wait, you caught it? Yeah, but it won't talk. I'm sorry to ask, but can you come down here and call your landlord too? Okay, we'll be there as soon as possible.
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san, is that the ghost? My, since when did ghosts start walking on perfectly corporeal legs? Huh? Is that you, Yukako? Yukako, you know her? She's my girlfriend, the one who's supposed to be in Akita. But her hair, you idiot, it's a wig. Yukako, what were you thinking?
Hey.
Yukako-san, I think it's time to come clean, would you agree? It's because the room is too expensive. If we could prove it was haunted, we could get a lower price, right? Don't tell me that's why you did this. Afraid so. My darling Mamoru, I just wanted to help ease the burden of looking after me. So I came to the city a little earlier than we'd planned. I'm kind of lost for words. You did all that work just for this? Yukako, you did all this for me? What a wonderful girl. My little melon pie. Huh? Mamoru, my dashing sweet, I would die for you. Yukako, I love you, my sugar plum. I will love you until death do us part. No, our love will endure beyond that. Not even death can tear us apart.
Hey.
Okay, you two, I'd say get a room, but that's a crux of the problem, isn't it? How'd you get the key anyway? I saw the landlord hiding under the gas meter in the hallway, so I got a duplicate made. Oh, I guess that's usually where you put it before people move in. Shimazu-san, you really had no part in this? He didn't. Yeah, I didn't tell him I love about the plan, but I never imagined he would hire a detective. You should have told me, baby. But I didn't want you to get wrapped up in this. Yukako, my strawberry shortcake. I had no idea you were being so considerate of me. Guys, I don't mean to interrupt this tender moment, but you've got to consider something. Your lease hadn't started yet, so technically this is trespassing. What? That's why I didn't want to get you involved, my beloved. Guess it's really up to your landlord at this point. Asagawa-san? What is wrong with you two? You both insane? No, but we're insanely in love. The only thing that's insane here is the world. The market price for rent should never have gotten this high. Shimazu-san, I won't sue you, but all the same, no way I'm renting you that room. Huh? With the contract? To hell with the contract. You tried to scam me into thinking an accident happened, and then you hired a detective. All to catch your own girlfriend in the act of trying to get me to lower the price by parading around as a ghost. I get it. You're jealous of how madly in love we are, aren't you? Shimazu-san, maybe you should quit while you're ahead. Don't worry, Mamoru. It'll be fine. What do you mean? My pineapple dream? We just need to find a room that's really sketchy and haunted. No ghost could come between love this strong. You're so right, baby. Ah, life is good. They sure did a quick 180 on that one. Those two are infuriating. I hope I never have to deal with them again. With you there. Just give me my money and walk away. Alright, is that all the cases? Now all we have to do. Still waiting on the call from Seiya. Oh, maybe that's it.
Hello?
Hey, Yagami-san, you're in luck. I think I've got a lead on your Deguchi guy. Oh, yeah? Sounds like he's turned up at a club where a friend of mine works. Said he showed up claiming that one day he'd be the emperor of the night and ended up quitting like the next week. What do you know? He wasn't getting along with his coworkers. But that was 2 years back now. Any idea where he might have gone after that? Couldn't tell you, he's still a host, but they're saying they've seen him on Pink Street. Pink Street, eh? Well, thanks for the info. That helps a ton. Did he jump to a different club on Pink Street? Or maybe he found a new line of work. Isn't this Pink Street? No, it's down here. Alright. Well, let's just do this first. Whoops. One more over. People claim to have seen Taguchi around here. Maybe I can spot him. Right. Is there gonna be a cat? I don't hear no meowing. Maybe not. Alright, we got slanted eyes, a square jaw, single-edged eyelids, mole on cheek. Oh wait, this guy. Perfect.
Ah,
There, I think I found my target. But wait, looks like he's in trouble with the rough crowd. What'd he do? I told you I'll have your money this weekend. Please take my word for it. How many times do you think it's gonna fly, dumbass? I mean it though. This time I've got a source. I really will pay you back this weekend. Consider this your last chance. We'll have eyes on your apartment, and if you don't pay, you'll be employed on the next tuna boat out of the harbor. Uh-oh. Got a tuna boat. This is bad. No way in hell I'm gonna on a tuna boat.
excuse me.
Hey, you okay? I can't even swim. I'd die in a heartbeat on a tuna boat. Hey, Earth the Taguchi-san. That is your name, right? What? Yeah, that's me, man. Who are you? I'm Yagami, a PI. Your aunt Tanayama hired me to find you. Aunt Fumi. Who were those thugs just now? Debt collectors. I'm 200 grand in the hole and it's past due. Great. He's borrowing from loan sharks too. You know your aunt hasn't heard from you in 3 years, right? She's been worried sick. Oh, yeah. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Are you still working? I heard you left the house to become a #1 host in Kamurocho. Oh, nah. I got fired from that gig. Punch one of the senior guys. I guess you could say I wasn't getting along with the staff. So, answer the question. What are you doing now? Well, I've gotten fired from a whole bunch of places since then. I'm not exactly working right now. Turns out I'm #1 at getting fired. It's not exactly a laughing matter. Sanfumi paid you to find me? You know it's more than that, Taguchi-san. Don't you owe that poor woman 500,000 yen? Oh yeah. You promised her you'd pay her back in a year, but as far as I can tell, it's been 3. I've been meaning to pay it back. I still do plan on it. Do you even have that kind of money? Did you know your aunt had that money put aside for her daughter's wedding? She did. And then she lent it to me? Yeah, it was for a good cause. She's at a point where she needs it. Her daughter's ready to walk down the aisle. Really? So you're already trying to get married? Or did you tell the guys you have a source? Was that true? Yeah, yes, it is. By my count, you owe 700,000 yen. When you add that to your aunt's sum, you gonna be able to come up with that? That's, I'll take that as a no. Maybe you really should consider getting on a tuna boat. No, anything but that. Do you know anything about that job? They don't let you sleep. The hours are long and intense. The hierarchy is rigid, and if you can't swim, you die. Okay, I'm still waiting to hear your plan then. I'll figure it out today. Give me a little time. Let's find a different loan shark and borrow more money. What's his plan? He better not be thinking about running. This is too sketchy. I should keep an eye on this guy. I guess we're gonna be following him. Wow. You just started, dude. Where am I supposed to fucking hide? Shit. This guy turns around too much. I mean, he's still not even around the corner. Wait a sec. He's buying a mask. A ski mask. He's gonna rob somebody. What do you plan on doing with that ski mask, man? I'm thinking I can make it my debut as a professional wrestler. Say what? There's a tournament tomorrow and the grand prize is 800,000 yen. And that's your big plan to get out of debt? You're just gonna waltz into a wrestling tournament and win it? Of course. I took some judo classes, you know? Stop following me around. He's either an idiot or a liar. Scratch that. He's both. I need to keep an eye on him. Just keep walking, dude. Just go find the place you're gonna try to rob. Make it snappy. He's gonna rob the pawn shop. Is he trying to sell his stuff to make up the difference now? Wait, a knife? First a ski mask, now a knife. You know how sketchy this looks. No. Why would anyone think that was sketchy? I was thinking I'd go hunting. Hunting, huh? Care to explain that one? Because wrestling, it takes good stamina and high protein diet. But I can't spend money on steak right now, so I figured I'd go kill my own prey. And you're gonna do that with a knife? I am. I'm good with knives. But besides, didn't I tell you to stop stalking me? I'll see you again. I'll sue. Really that stupid, isn't he? Where are we going now, Chief? Huh? He's... Taguchi-san, don't do this. Let me go. This is the only way. Your aunt would never be able to live with herself if you did this to pay her back. But she'll be in trouble if I don't. Not to mention the debt collectors are gonna put me on a tuna boat. And you think robbery is the answer? Yakume-san, if you're gonna stand in my way, I won't hesitate to go through you. For crying out loud, I'm gonna need to calm him down.
Not a wise choice.
Calm him down by kicking his ass. Roll over and die. I won't give up no matter how many times you stop me. Let me commit this robbery. I wasn't expecting a tantrum. What the hell should I do? Guess I better call his aunt.
Hello?
Hi, it's Yagami. The good news is that I found your nephew, but what am I going to do with you? I'll pay back the money. I can work. A guy with your skills is going to have to work an awfully long time to pay back that kind of money. You're right. I guess it's back on robbery. Hideki. If that's the case, how would you like to work for my husband? Huh? Uncle Tanayama would give me a job? You have an idea, Tanayama-san? Yes, my husband's been trying to hire a few more people lately. If you stay with us and work, you can get your degree and pay us back out of your wages, little by little. You're a very generous lady, Tanayama-san. I wouldn't say that. I'm just too soft on my nephew. Wait, no. Aunt Fumi, you mean... If you agree to this, I'll ask my husband to pay off your debts up front, Taguchi. Sounds like you made it out okay, Taguchi-san. An offer like that's too good to pass up, isn't it? No, you don't understand. My uncle, he's... What? My uncle, he's a tuna fisher. Oh, so you ended up on a tuna boat after all. I can't swim. I'm gonna fall in the ocean and die. Taguchi-san, everyone wants to make an easy fortune, but sometimes you gotta settle for a tuna. What? Is that a pun? This sucks. Puns galore. Make me laugh on the floor. That wasn't a puns to rhyme. But terrible, just like the puns in this game. Thank you very much, Yagami-san. You better thank him too, Hideki. Yeah, thanks. Good luck on the boat, Taguchi-san. Don't slip. Yeah, I'm gonna be the #1 tuna fisher. Woo. He's so ecstatic. Oh, who's this from? Oh, boy. Crap. What do I do? Threat level major. Actually, do we have more cases? A final event. Good day, Yagami-san. Squatter from... Hey, more books. Okay. Now what to do? So that's done. We have the date, the book, and then the story. Right? I think that's it. I don't have any other cases open, do I? How do I look up a case file? Oh no, I do have more cats. Oh yeah. I don't know where I'm gonna find that. And the honey trap. I can't remember what I'm supposed to do for this one. Oh, I remember. I was supposed to find the girl. She's supposed to be chilling somewhere. You know what? Let me do this one because I'm gonna forget. All right, so let's do this. Honey trap.